You're looking for a foundation. You want to upgrade your foundation. You're looking at all the foundations out there. And y'all, there's a lot out there. But let's narrow it down just a little bit. I see in every chat that I'm in, I see in every comment of any makeup artist that's trying out a new foundation, or when I'm talking about a foundation, then someone says, best foundation for mature skin. There's not one. There's not one, because your skin is so different than mine, and my skin is so different than such and such's. Age is not a skin type. Age is not a skin type. There's not an age skin type. We all have so different skin. We have different goals. We have different coverage goals. We have wrinkles in different places. We have crepiness in different places. We have texture in different places. And above all that, we also have dry combination, oily, or dry skin. Or if you're like me, your face is just like it doesn't want to confine to any group. She's dry in some areas around my eyes, and I've got an oily T-zone, and then she's dry in spots. So what works for somebody that has oily combination skin or somebody else's skin doesn't always work for me. What looks beautiful on some faces doesn't look beautiful on mine. I usually go towards a skin tint. I need it to be under medium coverage for me to feel comfortable about it being an everyday foundation. These are my affordable favorites. These are a really good price and really good foundation. This is the Versed. This is a multi-serum skin tint with SPF 40 in it. And this is by The Ordinary. They're calling this the Serum Foundation. Lays more like a skin tint to me. This one by The Ordinary, I would like to shake it up. It's super thin. It comes out almost like water. So if we put it right here, it has a little bit of skin color correcting. I'm just using my finger right now so you can see what this looks like in real time. She's very light. She looks really good in sunlight. And I love her. You should see the price. On this side, we're going to try the Versed. This is going to be a little thicker. One pump. That's a little bit much. This is obviously thicker, but she blends out into a beautiful coverage and not too heavy for what I'm looking for. Now, just using my finger, which using a brush will be better, you can see that this color corrects and has a beautiful finish. Now I'm gonna wipe this off with the First Aid Ultra Repair Hydrating Pillow Pads. I'm loving these for just this. I'm loving them for a lot of reasons, but this has been my go-to because it's not stripping my face. It's not doing any of the extra stuff that I don't want to do when I'm playing with makeup. Because when I'm playing with makeup, I'm taking makeup off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on. And I don't want to be harsh on my skin. These are perfect for that. They also have the glycolic ones, the peel pads, and those are amazing. But you don't want to use those over and over again on your face in one setting. Quick tip real quick, if you don't have a standout, this makes a huge difference, and this is different than a beauty blender. Much better. I know it looks like something we cut out of your mattress. That's not what this is. Well, it might be something similar, but she taps out all of the makeup blends on your face. So once you start using one of these for in between your makeup routine, you're not gonna want to go without her, I promise. Mid-range coins. We're going to start off with Nessa Myrick's. These are two of my favorite from her. This has got the Absolute Light in it, and that's a blurring. It's a cream that after you apply it and it dries down like a powder without feeling dry, which is crazy. But for somebody that's always looking for that mattifying look, this is a gem. You can get her in there's no tint to this formula where you can work her with any of your makeup. Or where you're going to get that blurring effect, that dry down powder effect underneath something that you find too shiny or you want it to set right. Sherry C1's been using this to do her under eyes and really loving it. You can also get it with a tint to it, which is going to have coverage. I'm going to show you now what that looks like. This is like a balm. As you can see, it's going to color correct. It's not too heavy. And she dries down with a little bit more of a mattifying look, which is so scary to me because that means dry, and it's not dry. Look at that. She's beautiful. So from the same Yummy line, this is Danessa Myricks Skin Tint. This is going to have more shine. This is going to be more hydrating. This is a serum. So it is going to do a beautiful job of color correcting without being too heavy, but it's not going to have the same mattifying effect that this one is. Absolutely beautiful if you want a skin-like finish without it being too crazy. Look, when you have texture on your skin like I do, when you have spots that you don't want to highlight, you don't want to bring a lot of attention to, when you say shiny to me, that's scary because I don't want you to highlight my imperfections. I want it to look like skin, but color matching, but better. This does that really well. Like I said, I have combination, oily, crazy skin that does all kinds of things, and it's also dry in some areas. I love this skin tint. I've been trying so many different foundations lately that I have forgotten how beautiful she is. So you can see the difference. This one's more mattifying. This one has more of a radiance to it. Now this is the CL and the Milk. This has a SPF in it. This is a gel-based skin tint. This one can be very comparable to some more expensive brands. So if you're looking for that expensive look without the price, this is beautiful. She's a gel-like formula, which took me a minute to get used to. I wasn't used to how thick it felt like it went on my face, but throughout the day, I was like, this is gorgeous. Like, this wears gorgeous. Looks beautiful in sunlight. This having SPF in it, that doesn't change my mind about any products at this point because you need to reapply sunscreen. So if you're using a foundation for sunscreen, the amount of foundation you'd have to put on your face to actually cover it, and then you need to reapply it. So sunscreen's not a selling factor for me. But the wear on this is beautiful. Keep in mind I'm using my finger. So all of these using a brush, and I put way too much on of this one. This is a beautiful skin tint. For me, when I watch a foundation or skin tint go over my skin, when I tap it in and it changes the color of the impurities, where I have different colors on this side of my face, and it covered that without looking like a blanket on my skin, without looking like it sat on top of my skin. It actually was just like, it's now changed my skin instead of setting something on top of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Beautiful. I went a little heavy with the Milk so I could have the same effect as this side. This is gonna look a little heavier. It's gonna feel a little different than the ones that you're used to if you haven't ever used a gel-based tint foundation. But this little acne spot I've got right here, watch how it covers. But y'all, it's not a blanket. I don't like heavy foundation. Skin, but better. And you have to let her dry down before you really judge her. You should let anything dry down before you judge it. It can change colors, and it's gonna have a different look once it's dry. Finding the perfect foundation for you is very personal. Take your time, try all the things, get samples in the store. I'll see you next time.